Welcome to Brothers Thrice Trivia 444. So we are here. We got trivia questions. Brothers Thrice. So I'm here with my brothers.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
What's good, Brian?
And I'm Will, and we're here to do some more trivia. We're switching up a little bit this week. We're doing, usually each of us do our own, quote-unquote category. But this week we are going to do a little bit, each of us are doing a little bit of each category. So everyone gets a little bit of their own category given to them. So it's not just me giving entertainment questions out and then no one else, then I can't answer my own category. So now we can switch it up a little bit and everybody gets a little bit of everything.
I have to say, making science questions was difficult.
I love science. I think I do just as good at the science as I do in the entertainment. Not the history is a hit or miss.
Well, I don't know. Like, to me, I was just sitting there while teaching summer school, thinking of questions. And history, I came up with 8 questions.
Well, I hope
and
so.
Then I'm sitting there looking through science. I'm like, science.
Well,
I did
this thing.
I have
There's
no
an
idea.
encyclopedia of every piece of knowledge in the whole world at your fingertips.
Called the internet.
It's called the internet. Did you use that?
Yeah, well, I did eventually, but I wanted to see if I can think of anything on my own. But then
I use the internet for
didn't.
sure. I Googled a bunch of things. It was easy just to and I didn't just pick the first things I saw. I combed through. I looked for good questions.
Yeah, hopefully you don't got any duplicates.
Right, that was my only drawback to
only-
us doing it.
The chance of us having a duplicate, I feel like, is so low that out of every science, every history question there is, we picked the same one.
I
Unless
guess.
you guys went to the same
Perhaps.
website and picked the first one. Oh,
Or same website and scrolled down because we didn't want to pick the first one. So then now we're
Wow.
I think we'll be okay. I think if it happens, it'll be a fun quinky dink.
Twinky dink. Or that the person who reads it first, the other person who also has it just has to scramble to find another one.
Or they should if they also wrote it, that means they should definitely get the question correct because they have the answer.
That's true, but then they have to scrounge around to find something on their feet when they're
make it up. Or
But,
Google,
yeah,
Google,
that's what I
Google
meant.
quickly Google a thing. Even though Kev is laying down in
I
a
am
comfortable
comfy.
position for this episode.
Well, I had I was in my usual spot down in the basement, my little recording studio, dual monitors and all, but the internet was saying nah, so I had to
The
come up and
internet-
sit right next to the monitor.
It says
right next to the router.
internet was struggling. That's what it said.
They were struggling.
You gotta get.
Struggling.
I'm in
So,
my basement,
now-
very far away from my router. You gotta get one of those Wi-Fi splitter things that have an Ethernet cable connector to it. Plug that thing right
Wait, but then I need a 50-foot Ethernet cable.
in. No, mine's
but
a
regardless,
Wi-Fi
is the
extender that has an Ethernet thing.
Well, this was the first time this has been an issue, so.
I'm so sorry.
Whatever.
But now I'm comfy on the couch.
Yeah, you're
Well,
loving
good
life.
for you.
All right, so how should you want me to start and do it? I have history written on the top of my sheet here. Should I do history first?
All right,
and
so
start it off.
well, do we want to do history all around, and then do science all around, then entertainment all around, or just Will does his questions, then me, then Brian, or whatever?
We could do history. So I'll do all my history questions, and Kev, you could do all your history questions, and,
Okay.
and then we'll
that's
just go
nice.
through there, and we'll end with entertainment being the best category.
No.
All right. So, I have two notebooks and a whiteboard. I am running out of room at my desk. So I'll keep score as well on my page here. I'll give us little tick marks. For the hard questions, are we still gonna bet points? Is that how we remember how we did that?
That was always fun.
It's
Yeah.
like Final
All right.
Jeopardy.
For the hard questions, we'll bet points, and we'll go from there. So, first category is history. Your first history question is: these are easier in the beginning, and then I try to get more difficult. First question: the U.S. bought Alaska from what country? The U.S. had to buy Alaska. Which country did they buy it from? Right?
Do you have to write it in the form of a question?
No,
no,
we
this
never
isn't
do
Jeopardy.
that.
This is Brothers Thrice. Just
Yeah,
write the
Yeah,
answer.
duh, Kev.
Let me see your answers. If you guys look, you both have it. Kevin wrote Russia. Brian wrote Russia. Russia is correct.
Mother Russia.
Very nice. I was waiting. Maybe one of you guys. No, I didn't think Kev was, but maybe Brian was like Canada because it's connected to Canada, so it would make sense.
Do I look like some kind of stupid person to you?
Do you want us to answer that?
Is that is that a trick? I don't know what I should say. All right.
It's a bullshit question.
There is, you can't answer. There's no.
Because you can't answer.
All right.
Softball.
Next.
That was a softball.
Well, I wanted to
That was
start
a
off. I didn't want to
softball.
go too hard, too fast. You know what I'm talking about. Ayo.
Like
Um,
Too Fast, Too Furious?
Yeah. That's
Tokyo Drift?
Question number 2 in the history category. What is considered the largest empire in history?
Can I have, like, because there's a different, like, things to go along with this. Is it contiguous land empire or just, like, square footage
Isn't that the same?
of the globe? No.
Well, isn't land and square footage of the Earth the same thing?
No.
How is it not
Because
the
that
same
doesn't
thing?
equate water.
Water.
All right. I guess I'll say land. I don't know. It doesn't. The question didn't say.
I feel like you don't know the answer to this question.
I do know the
so
answer.
I'm gonna write.
I'm telling you what. Just no caveats. What's considered the largest empire in history?
There's
Take
two
your pick.
for two different reasons. All right. Well, so you said
What's
land. so I'm
considered?
gonna go
I don't
with
know.
land.
I don't know if that's what it says, but it says
All right.
what's
well,
considered the
you-
largest empire in history, considered by most.
All right. I'm gonna. And then.
I say you
Kev's
write
a
down the little
bitch.
answer. That's correct.
It's like it's actually the land or sea. Shut up, nerd.
All right.
Nerd. All right, show me. What did you write, Bri?
Byzantine.
Incorrect, and it was Mongols.
Right. Mongol
That's
Empire
what-
is the largest connected land
That's
empire.
what they meant,
The
I'm sure.
British Empire is the largest empire, square footage with water included, because they had all over the world at one point covered. But the Mongols was one whole continuous land
Yeah,
empire,
Mongols. That's what I was.
stretching from all the way from the Pacific Ocean all the way to Europe.
Yeah, and then they had Genghis Khan had lots of babies with everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was
Probably
banging
not.
everybody.
Probably not in the.
The Byzantine Empire? I
don't know.
Really?
That's an empire. That's empire. That's
Yeah,
not
it's an
bad.
It is
empire.
an
Yeah, I
empire.
thought maybe because I was thinking of the Romans.
It was smaller than
Oh,
Rome.
it was? I
It's
thought it was
smaller than
bigger
Rome.
because they were like,
Well-
"Get out of here, Romans! I'm taking this shit."
No.
And I thought that.
No.
they were bigger than
No. The Byzantine Empire is the Roman Empire. We as
idiot.
historians just put the name Byzantine on it. So Rome split to east and
Oh
west.
yeah.
East continued to survive, and we now call it the Byzantine Empire to denote the change in era. But they themselves called themselves the Roman Empire, even though we as historians call them the Byzantine. So
Damn
the Byzantine
it.
Empire is technically the Roman Empire just throughout the Middle Ages.
And when you say we historians, you consider yourself a historian?
Well, I study history for a living, so sure.
I'm just busting balls. All right, that's
busting
1
balls.
point for Kev, so it's 2-1 right now. All right, number 3. How old was King Tutankhamun, when he died? How old was the one of the most famous mummies sarcophagi? If it's just one.
Is it true that rich people used to eat mummies, like back in the day when they first found
I've
them?
seen.
Is that true?
I've seen when they first found mummies and things, they used their skin and bandages and things to make, or dead people, their bodies ground up to make a special kind of like brown pigment paint. That like artists, a lot of artists used, like early artists used like in their paintings, because it was created through like the body of somebody, so they could make the art. It's weird. I don't know. It was mummies or it was just like dead people in general.
I thought I read somewhere that they used to eat it or something.
Honestly, I bet you they
Never
like
heard of
ground them up, like ground up pieces of them and put them into like cosmetics and like oils and things, and thinking like, oh, they lived for a long time being mummified. Like their bodies should then make me look young. I bet you that was the thing.
That shit is so white and insane. God damn.
All right, do you have your guesses on how old King Tut was when he died?
Yeah,
I think I'll take. Okay, let me see.
I am 12.
Let's I want you guys to get it dead on, so I'm not gonna give you any points for leeway. Kevin said 17. Brian says 12. The correct answer was 19.
I was
You were
between
close.
18 and 17.
Kev was close. Bri, he was a little bit
Alright.
older than that. He wasn't 12.
I thought he was like a little baby.
I thought he was younger too than 19. I thought he was younger.
But he was also very diseased. But the only reason why he's famous is not because of like anything that he did in life or anything like that. The only reason he's famous is because his was the only tomb that we found that was intact. Every tomb that we found previous of a pharaoh and everything was already grave robbed, and there was really nothing, bits and pieces left over centuries of people taking the stuff. So King Tut's tomb was the only one that was sealed, opened, and they kind of saw it firsthand. It was
then
like
then everybody took it.
Then they all rated everything.
Right.
Correct. But they rated it in belongs in a museum
for archaeology.
Yeah, but he like when you see King Tut's like sarcophagus, like the gold outside and the face and everything, that's like the quintessential mummy. It's like when you think of mummy and sarcophagus, that's the one you think of.
Yeah,
he's the OG.
And now Tutankhamun is chilling at the Luxor in Las Vegas.
Is he?
I don't think that's
true.
No, of course not. It's like a replica exhibit. It's not.
No.
Can you imagine?
One of the most famous artifacts in human history has ever been found. They put it at a casino in Las Vegas.
Well, they put it in like a lot of British museum has a lot of very things
but it's
that
a museum. It's not like people aren't playing craps right next to Tutankhamun.
King Tut, blow my dice. All right, this is for the history hard question for me. So if you want to bet a little bit of, I will. This one is involved with another amount of years, I guess. So I'll give a little bit of leeway. I'm not going to say what the amount is. So Kev's going 1. Brian, what are you doing?
I only have 1 to bet, so I'm going to bet 1.
Okay, Brian bets 1. Kev bets 1. The question is, how long did the Han Dynasty rule China?
See, I'm more of a fan of the Ming Dynasty, so...
Oh, sorry. Well, how long did the Han Dynasty rule China? I'll give a little bit of a leeway, but if we get at least in the ballpark, I'll give it to you. But I can't be given, hundreds of years either way. It's got to be pretty dang close.
What did you say, the Han Solo Dynasty?
The Han Solo Dynasty ruled China. How long? Okay. There's a restaurant in a food hall that is called the Han Dynasty, and they have amazing lo mein.
That doesn't help me answer this question.
Here in Brooklyn.
I teach about the Tang, the Song, and the Han Dynasty all together, so I kind of always
they're
mix
all
them
mushed
up.
together. Yeah, just the Han.
Well, you can't really.
This is why this
cover all of that.
This is the hard question, so I didn't want to make it tough.
Are we doing prices right or just close?
I'm gonna give. Well, I'm not gonna give it to you just if you get it. Like if you're like, oh, I didn't go over, but I'm like, I'm just gonna be. If you're in the ballpark, I'll give it to you, but you have to be within the ballpark.
What's a ballpark?
I don't want to say because then I'll give you hints on how long it's been.
That's fair.
So it's Alex Trebek / Ken Jennings / whoever's doing it now. Me.
The Big Bang Theory.
I can't remember her name. Something with an M.
Tyra Banks.
No, she was hosting Dance with the Stars. Now she's out because she sucked.
She sucked.
Yeah.
What happened to Tom Bergeron? What happened to my boy Tom Bergeron?
He's out. They pushed him out. All right, you guys got an answer?
Bitches. Yep.
Let me see. Han Dynasty, how long? Kev said 250 years. Brian says 400 years. Brian, on the dot, it says more than 400 years, it says.
More than 400.
That's what the question said, like more than 400. They didn't have like an exact date, but 400 years on the dot. Brian with the point. So that means Kev loses a point.
I got
and then
2
Brian
points.
I got 1.
So Brian takes the lead in the history round with the final question.
Yeah. I'm. You know what, Kev? First day of school, I'm gonna kick the door down and be like, "Hey, kids, this guy doesn't know shit about the Ming Dynasty or the Han Solo Dynasty. I do." And then they'll never respect you again.
All right,
okay,
so Brian,
just wait until your science category.
I say Brian takes the lead. Takes the lead on that. Now, I guess Kev will go through, and then you can give us your history questions.
Yes.
May God have mercy on our souls.
Yes.
Simple no would have done just fine.
These are not easy. Okay.
I'll say make at least one of them easy.
Nah, they're like fine.
They're fine. Go for it.
Okay. Question number 1.
Number 1.
What Roman emperor made
Byzantine.
Christianity legal to worship in 1330? I'm starting over.
Oh, jeez.
What Roman emperor made Christianity legal to worship in 313 CE with his Edict of Milan?
Let's give it up for Jesus. That's what he said.
What Roman emperor, you said?
Made Christianity legal.
Where previously they were pagans, correct?
Rome was pagan, correct?
Ooh, extra points.
And now modern Christianity just stole a bunch of shit from the pagans.
Mm-hmm. Christians were persecuted until it was made legal, then made the official language about 70 years later.
Damn,
Cool.
and they really took the
Language,
reins to be like,
religion.
oh, we were persecuted, now we're going to do the same shit to everybody else for millennia.
All right. You got an answer, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I wrote Augustus, and I wrote
Augustus Gloop?
Gloop underneath as a joke, but that's not what I thought. That's just Augustus.
No, Brian, can you tilt yours? It's hard to see with the screen.
Constantine.
Constantine, yes. Emperor Constantine
Cool.
is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Augustus Caesar was the first ever Roman emperor.
I knew he was at least he got an emperor. I could have just said like
That would have been
Yay.
yay.
Cause I only know like probably Augustus and like Caesar, but was Caesar not really an emperor, right?
Well, Augustus Caesar was his name.
Oh shoot, so it was Caesar.
Didn't Kev yell at us last episode about how Julius Caesar wasn't
No.
we
That
had
was when we did
question
Jeopardy at the lake
Oh,
house.
Yeah.
right.
But
I remember you scolding us recently for it.
yeah, because Julius Caesar was never an emperor.
The
of
card
Rome.
said moops.
He was like they feared he was going to become emperor.
They
That's
killed
why they
him.
killed him.
Oh,
A2
And that
Brute.
caused-
A2
Right,
Brute
and then
on the
that
Ides of
caused
March.
a civil war between Mark Antony, the ex-husband of J-Lo,
J-Lo's ex-husband.
and Octavian Caesar, who was Julius
Octavia
Caesar's
Spencer's great.
Octavia Spencer, yes. There's a civil war between Octavia Spencer and Mark Antony, and
I got
the
my money. I got my
Octavian-
money on Octavia Spencer for sure.
well, that's a good way to put your bet because that's who won.
Oh, shit.
Octavian won,
Hey.
became emperor, and then as changed his name to Augustus, which means exalted one, and that's why he became the first emperor.
I'm glad we're knocking out this history section first, and then Kevin will be quiet the rest of the episode.
All right,
Just busting your balls. Just busting balls, Kev.
I'm usually the most quiet of the three when we do these anyway.
I'm just
so give me my time to
kidding.
shine,
I'm kidding.
damn it.
I'm kidding. I love you, brother.
Okay,
All right,
next question. So it's,
make it
Next
an
question,
easier
next
one.
question.
all right, who fought in the Trojan War? This is a two-parter, so you can
Oh.
get potential of 2 points. Who fought in the Trojan War, and what book focuses on this war?
It was lifestyle
book?
condoms versus the one with the starts with the D in the Trojan Wars, right?
Durex or whatever.
Yeah, Durex versus lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what. Sorry, can you repeat the
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
I was too busy thinking about that joke.
Okay,
Too busy thinking about condom
And it-
brands.
and it really landed. It really did a good job.
Thanks.
Who fought in the Trojan War, and separate for another point, what book was written and focused about this war?
I don't know. Who fought in the Trojan War?
I know this, and it's like I don't know. I have no idea what the book though. I don't know. I'm just
Well, you
totally.
could at least get one.
I'm probably not gonna get either, honestly, because I'm just totally just guessing. I'm ready when you are, Bri.
Let's see it.
Okay, go ahead, Will.
I said Spartans and Troy, and it was War and Peace.
Yeah, War and Peace. It was also Pride. No, it's actually Pride and Prejudice is the book. Just kidding.
Oh,
N-
oh, so wait,
you're
really?
All right, Bri,
I
what do
said
you
the
got?
Sharks versus the Jets, and the book was the Bible.
No. Okay, so Will, you were close. The war was the Greeks and the people of Troy.
I knew it was Troy because Trojan horses.
Trojan is, yes, the people of Troy. And the Greeks, not just the Spartans. So Greeks as a whole.
Greek,
and
but
the book is
Spartans
the-
were Greek though.
Yes.
So can I
But
get like
they're
a
not.
half a point for Troy and
No,
the
you get-
Spartans?
No, you get no points. And God have mercy on your soul.
But
And
again,
War-
obviously War and Peace is a total because I didn't know any books that were. Oh, wait, what book was the book then?
the book is the Iliad.
Oh,
Oh,
the
I
one is
didn't
that
know.
the one with the Brad Pitt? Yeah.
Well, the movie Troy.
The movie Troy.
is
That's
with Brad
honestly
Pitt, yes.
the only reason I knew it because of the Brad Pitt movie.
It's a good movie. It's very long.
I can get a point, a half a point, or a quarter of a point. 2
How am I
points.
going to give you a half a point?
I'll do like a little half line.
No, you get no points.
I am awarded with
You
nothing.
get nothing.
Yes.
I
said good day, sir.
sir.
Rest in peace.
All right. Well, Will, you don't have any points to bet, but if you...
now we're up to the hard one?
Right,
What
that
about
was
the
3.
Jeopardy rule?
Oh, no, sorry.
there's one more.
Never
There's
mind.
one
We have one more question.
There's one more.
One more
I'm
question.
about to say, give me a point. Give me a chance.
Okay, here we go. This one I think is the easiest of the 3. Your question is, what country was Alexander the Great from?
I know this.
Well, your thinking face looks a lot like you're going to the bathroom face.
It's pretty close, probably.
Bro, are you listening to music? Why are you
No,
dancing?
this is my thinking face.
Oh, okay. Very different.
Alexander the Great was from this.
I know where he's buried. Does that count?
No.
Unless it's the same place in which he was born.
I don't think so.
What city did you say? What country?
Country.
Country. What country it was then, obviously, right? Not what country it is now. Not that matters.
I don't want to give you any hints.
No, this is wrong. I don't know. I need a point to bet.
5, 4.
All right, I just guessed. I have no clue.
3.
All right, what'd you guess?
I said Turkey. Turkey wasn't
Turkey!
even a thing back then.
You're close. I would have given it
Is
to
it
you if it
Greece?
was Anatolia, but no. Closer. It's not Greece. It's Macedonia,
Macedonia.
which today is North Macedonia. I don't know why, but it is. And so Macedonia is where he's from, just north of Greece.
I was gonna say,
Dang.
was he buried in Alexandria?
I don't know, but potentially, because considering he named that city, but he also named like 26 other cities, also Alexandria.
Oh.
Just the most famous one
Is in Egypt.
is
That was the easy
Egypt.
one that I'm supposed to know. Macedonia.
Yeah, I've never even heard
Yeah.
of Macedonia.
I've heard of it, but I don't. I can never guess it.
I think Will can still bet 1, right? I mean, if it's like the
Yeah,
double Jeopardy.
you can
kind
bet
of thing.
one. Yeah,
Well,
you can
I'll bet
one
one
but-
to get a point. I'll just be able to get a
Yeah.
point if I get this right.
Right.
Yeah.
But if this
So
is the
essence,
hard
you won't
one,
be betting anything.
if this is the hard one though, Brian, you betting one? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also betting 1. Yeah, Kev, you were like, these are gonna be hard, and I was like, oh man, and then you were right. They were.
And then the easy one you said was.
Why would
hard?
I lie to you?
Yeah, the easy one, freaking Macedonia.
Macedonia.
Okay. Well, here's our final. So, Brian, you betting
You said you bet one.
Okay. So, this question will go back to Brian's guess from earlier. It's going to be about the Byzantine Empire.
So it's gonna be
So-
back condoms.
No. What was the major monument that was constructed / refurbished by the Emperor Justinian in the Byzantine Empire? I'll give you a hint. This is a monument is still around today, though it has a different use than it was when it was first constructed.
I'm just guessing.
I don't think it has a different use, but this is the first thing that popped in my head. I'm gonna roll with it.
Go ahead, Brian.
Is it the Hagia Sophia?
It is the Hagia
The
Sophia.
who?
Get the hell out of here! Let's go!
What the hell is that?
The Hagia Sophia. The Hagia Sophia was a cathedral that was destroyed during the Nika riots during the Byzantine
Hey,
Empire,
watch
and
it. Careful now.
Justinian rebuilt it and refurbished it to be the largest and most beautiful cathedral at the time.
I've
with
never
the largest
even
hanging dome.
heard of that.
And then now today it is one of the largest mosques, and it is used as almost like a museum.
Say it again. Haggis what?
The Hagia Sophia.
Hagia Sophia.
I wrote aqueducts.
Aqueducts is it was. I'm going for like a thing with a name.
Yeah,
not
but I
like
don't know.
like a noun.
The
I also-
aqueduct.
You just say like roads. Like give me.
You said
something
different. You
else.
said different use. So like in my head, I was like, oh, they use them for water, but now they use them for monuments or I don't know. I never even heard of the Hagia Sophia.
Hagia Sophia.
This is
You
why
know,
you
a
say,
big reason
Will,
why I
what?
know about that is because I climbed to the top of it once in
You
Assassin's
climbed
Creed.
to the top of the mosque?
In Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I think you meant
Brian has
yourself.
4
I'm like,
points.
what?
I thought I had 6 points.
No, you had 3 and you just bet 1, so now you have 5.
How does that at math work?
Because you get 2 points if you or you just get 1.
No.
Oh,
then he has
oh yeah,
4.
I get one.
So you have 4. You have 4.
I thought I got 2.
You had 3 and you bet 1, so you get
4.
5. Yes, no,
4.
4. He has 4.
I have
points.
4
points.
Guys, this math.
I have 0.
And Kev has
and Kev
1.
has 1.
Yep.
Dang.
Jeez.
All right, Brian, give me some. At least if there's softball history questions, at least I can get them. But obviously, it means Kev also will get them. But maybe just give me some.
Okay. So, history questions. Some of these are definitely easy. So
That's fine.
You'll get some points up in here. Question numero uno. What ocean did the Titanic sink in, and what year did it occur? This is for 1 point because half of this.
You need both?
Yes, because the
No.
first. The first part of this question is the most gimme of the gimmies.
Well, yeah, it's an easy one, and then
So it might as well just be what year did the Titanic sink? But I wanted to give it a little extra juice. So what year did it sink in, and where? So what ocean?
I'm trying to think.
You don't
what
have to give me the
year-
exact freaking coordinates. I just want to know what ocean it sank in.
What year would it be?
Jack,
Rose.
why did you do that, Rose? Why did you do that? Thank you. It's Leo. Did you guys hear that he is dating someone who is not younger than 25 now?
What?
Isn't that crazy?
He's growing.
Sign
I
of the
guessed. I'm not really
apocalypse.
sure what the year though. It was between 2 things.
Go
I
ahead.
said Atlantic, obviously, and then
Correct.
1936.
Incorrect.
Okay, I put the North Atlantic and April 13th, 1912.
Oh, well, I don't know about the April 13th part, but it was 1912. But I'm assuming that you know that is the case if it was.
So
I was between April 12th or 13th. Can you Google that real quick for me?
What do I look like? The
Google
Google guy.
Yeah.
dang. So I don't get any point then? Can I get Atlantic?
Nope. Because that was the gimme. Oh, sorry, Kev. It was actually April 14th, 1912. So you are
wow.
Darn it.
Nah. I'll still give it to you because the question was what
You're wrong,
year.
Bobby.
What year?
All right, so Kev's back to 2 points.
Well, you got a goose egg. You got.
I will get all the science questions and all the entertainment questions.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. You're the one who's
Yeah,
sweating
well,
over there. You're
at least
getting
all
worried.
for sure. I know all the entertainment category I will get, unless you guys do some weird ass questions in there.
Oh, I'm throwing weird ones in there.
I
You said you're
focused
gonna
for
do
my
Marvel.
entertainment
That's
section.
easy.
I focused on music for my entertainment. So,
We'll see.
all right. Question.
Who is the Beatles?
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Question numero dos.
Frank Sinatra.
Which president signed the Indian Removal Act, which moved Native Americans into unsettled land in the West in exchange for their land within state borders? One more time.
This is too easy for Kev. This is not
Which
fair.
president? Well, this president is very infamous for being a piece of shit to Native Americans. So
I know. I'm just
Which
trying to-
president
I'm sure
signed the
There's
Indian
a couple of them
Removal
that are
Act?
pieces of shit.
yeah,
so,
most of them probably were, but
yeah.
this guy, big time. Which president signed?
Do I get extra points if I tell you which
No.
which state and which?
No.
No.
No, you do not.
I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it anyway.
Oh my god. Which president signed the Indian Removal Act, which moved Native Americans into unsettled land in the West in exchange for their land within state borders? I
am
know
so
the
bad
state
at this.
and the tribe also, Kev.
I'm so bad at this because I don't
All
know
right.
who was when, and there's a lot of people who are
Who was when?
like I don't want to say
Who's on first?
I don't want to say a president who's like obviously way too late after.
I'll give you a hint, Will. He's a man.
Thanks.
He was white.
He was a white man. So
yeah,
oh shoot,
yeah.
let me erase Obama. All right, I'm not sure. This is pissing me off.
All right, what do you got?
What do you got, Will?
It's early for me. Jackson.
That is correct, Andrew Jackson.
Hey!
Andrew
What a
Andrew
guess.
Jackson.
You said it was a shithead, so.
And it was Georgia, and it was the Cherokee.
It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Yep.
All right,
Well
I'm on the
done,
board.
Will. He's
folks.
on the
I'm on the
board.
board.
Be
And
confident in
Kev was on-
yourself, William. You were like, I don't
Well,
know it, and you got it.
I was just, but I was just like such a guess. Because I was like in my head, I'm like, is he too late? Is he too early?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He's the one person that should not be on money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, yeah, not beyond.
The Penguin. Yeah. When weren't they gonna put Harriet Tubman on the 20? Are they still doing that?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. That's like in limbo somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, they should do that. Switch it up.
Yeah.
That'd be
He
kind of
shouldn't
pretty.
be
They
on
should
money.
switch it up like every 20 years.
The only
It's a
person
lot of money to
who-
reprint, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta
The
have
only person
But I mean, the
should-
other
who needs-
20s are still gonna be in circulation and stuff.
Or if you
Right.
say all these ones are no good anymore, but I guess how would you
And
do
then
that?
that would be horrible.
No, they'd just be like, no, no, Will, that's not. This money's not good.
Your money's
Well,
not good.
they should do where it's okay. Now they printed all of it. They have a whole bunch of it, and then they just, as people bring money into banks, they take the Jacksons and they give out Harriets, and they hopefully have even.
But then they would have to burn those other money because they can't have that much cash in
Right.
circulation. That would cause
Inflation.
for more inflation.
I know
But
that.
you know,
One-
like the best way
the
to
one
tackle
person
inflation,
who-
why don't we just like print more money so then we have more money?
but then things
Duh.
cost.
Yeah.
If you have more money, then people have more money.
and
The,
then
the
money's
value of the
worth
money
nothing.
doesn't mean nothing.
I'm an economist. What are you gonna say, Kev? The
Yeah.
only person who what?
The only person who absolutely needs to stay on money is Hamilton.
Yeah.
Everybody else
Started
could kind of come and go.
He-
He was the one behind the federal
Banking
banks.
systems and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So he
What about
And they
Benny
made that
actually
great
has
play
stuff to
about
do
him.
Yeah.
with- Sure, I mean,
Have you
I
seen
mean,
it? It's good.
oh, it's very good.
Here's my Lin-Manuel Miranda impression.
Wow.
So he doesn't speak English?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that
it's
wasn't
like
any language
That sound like
whatsoever.
That sound like Sims talk.
Yeah.
It is.
Sim chat. All right, next
Not terrible,
question,
though.
Brian. Go for it.
This is the final one, or we
Nope.
have?
This
How
number
many?
3
Okay.
and then the hard one. Okay, number 3. Who was the president of the Confederacy during the Civil War?
Oh, what's his name?
I'll give you a hint. Another man.
I
Thanks.
bet you he's white too.
Oh, can you imagine? It's like that Dave Chappelle sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Who was the president?
I have
of
a
the
guy in my head, but I
Confederacy?
don't think that's that Confederacy. That was the other guy. And I don't
The
want
other
to.
guy.
Yeah.
Like the other side. I mean.
You
The
mean
Union?
The Union, the North?
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I have in my head.
Oh no,
But I don't know if it's that.
he kind of looks
Well,
like
the,
him a
the,
little
pr-
bit.
the president of the Union was Lincoln.
Oh, a president. I
Yeah,
was thinking
who was the
like
president
main,
of the
like, leader or
Confederacy?
general.
No, the general is. You're thinking of Robert E. Lee. He was the
Yes,
general.
that's what I was thinking
Right.
of.
No,
No.
the president.
And then the general for the Union was Ulysses S. Grant, who later becomes a president. Also on the $50 bill.
And in that movie with Will Smith.
Sure.
It was
Yeah,
it was
I don't
actually
have it.
Grant in that movie.
I'm just making it up.
I forget. This name's escaping me.
Go ahead. What did you write? Charles Manson?
Johnson. Johnson.
No, incorrect. I only see
Damn it.
Donald
son.
J. Trump.
Ding 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 ding. No.
Is it Davidson?
No, you're close. His name is Jefferson Davis.
Ah, damn it! I knew it.
His name was
Damn
Pete
it.
Davidson.
That dude's everywhere.
All
now,
right.
so it wouldn't.
No
it
points
wouldn't-
there. Kev didn't get a point. That's good for me. Maybe
All right,
he'll hold
you,
him
you
back.
you guys know I teach global history, so you're staying away from the global.
I'm sure Brian did not do that intentionally.
No, it did not.
I did a bunch of all my questions were global, except for the U.S. and Russia thing, which is technically global, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess
more
if you
US
wanna say, like,
history.
U.S. history is.
All right,
global
so now
history
it's the
technically.
hard one.
Yep. Okay, so
I'll bet
place
Uno.
your bet.
I only have Uno. I only
Yeah.
have
So then
one.
you're betting one.
Well, I don't have. I can bet 0.
But then you get 0.
I know, but I'll do 1 because then I want to.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, because I'd rather if I get it right, then I'll jump up a little bit. I'm okay with that. And if Kev loses it, then he'll go down to 2, and then I'll be tied with him.
True.
So that'll be a big shift.
All right, here we go. Which U.S. president was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1992? Which U.S. president was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in
This
1992?
seems like an entertainment question, not a history question.
Maybe it's a little bit of
I'm
both.
going to guess.
92.
U.S. president, I'll give you a hint. He was a man and a wrestler.
What, was he a president at the time?
I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
Darn it, because that would give you the answer.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
yeah.
Duh. Idiot.
1992.
Which U.S. president was inducted
I'm sticking with my
in
guess.
the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1992?
National Wrestling Hall of Fame?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just guessing.
You know what? I'm changing my guess.
The National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1992.
1992.
You have 5 seconds on the clock. 4,
This isn't right.
3, 2. Okay, what do you got? Teddy Roosevelt is incorrect.
I wrote Reagan because he was an actor.
Ronald Reagan is also incorrect. The correct
Is it Bill Clinton?
No, the correct answer is Abraham Lincoln. I swear, yeah, he won.
What?
Before he went into politics, he was actually a really good wrestler and won a bunch of championships in
But
Illinois.
in 1992,
yeah,
they
they
recognized
inducted him in 1992.
That's hilarious.
But he was actually a very talented wrestler. He was a big dude.
That's
It's the hard one, baby.
that's like not even history related.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so
Absolutely.
I'm back down to 0 points, and Kev's back down to 2 points.
And
So going
I'm
into
lead with 4. I got 2 of the Final Jeopardies right. Hagia
you did
Sophia.
All right, we are out of history. I'm.
Damn it! And I ended up only with 2 points.
Retiring.
For freaking Wrestling Hall of Fame.
That was not the
ridiculous.
reason. You also didn't get a lot. That means you didn't get a couple other ones either.
Yeah, there's been a few more than just 2 questions. Kevin.
All right.
So
Now I
Will,
start.
what
Now
are we
I
doing
start with
next?
science.
Let's do it.
That's just how my order is on my sheet here.
So
So,
mine too.
First science question. At what temperature does Celsius and Fahrenheit equal the same? So they're different scales, but at a certain temperature they're equal across the board. What temperature is that?
I feel like this is a trick question.
It's not. I'm looking for a temperature that they're the same at. There's no tricks. No tricks, no
But
tricks.
if they're different scales, how are they the same at a different?
At a certain temperature, they line up.
Oats.
I have absolutely no idea.
Just guess a temperature then.
I'm taking a guess. I don't know.
Would you
Negative
want?
50.
Negative
Okay, Bri?
50. 0.
Kevin's closer, but I'm not gonna give you the point. But it's negative 40.
Oh, come on.
Negative 40.
Zero is freezing.
And
in
0 is 30.
Celsius.
Yeah, 0 is
And 32
Celsius.
is
32 is in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I just thought it was a trick question.
And then Celsius makes more sense because 0 is freezing and 100 is boiling.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Fahrenheit,
Why
100%.
Fahrenheit? We just like
Fahrenheit's more based on the
212
human body rather than
I
like
think 212 is boiling, right?
212 is boiling.
And then 32 freezing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you see that amount of numbers to get between. So then by the time you slide down to negative 40, they both kind of equal out because you have.
Right, that's why I guessed 50. I had to try to do the math in my head, and it did not work.
It's close, but no cigar. Moving on to the next number 2. How many bones does a shark have? Oh, let's see if I make What? I can't see. Oh, okay,
0.
0. Correct.
They're
I thought
cartilage.
I might try to trick y'all, but yeah, it's 0 because they all are. There's a bunch of flexible cartilage. So Kev is up to 3. Brian's up to 5.
I did that question as like a miscellaneous Jeopardy in my classroom once, and so the kids got it, but one kid was like, "But what about their teeth? Teeth are bones," and I was like, "Oh shit."
That's true.
And they got lots of those.
You said, "Oh shit!"
No.
To your
I
students.
was like,
oh, okay.
"You got a point." I was like, "Well, we're moving on."
Well,
You got me there.
are they considered bones though? Because because we don't count in our 206 bones. I don't think our teeth are counted in that 206. I think.
They're the outside bones.
Yeah, but I don't think they're counted in that 206 is not counted. So I think they're not considered. They're made of bone, I think, but they're not considered bones. Right?
I guess something like that.
Because you would add the 30s, 32, whatever we got usually is into our 206, which I don't think those are counted.
True.
Teeth are made of bone, but they're not bones. Moving on to question number 3.
Changing episodes halfway through.
This one is, I'm sorry, Kev, this is a Brian pretty much exclusive question, but you could try.
Yeah.
Great.
What is the only rock that will float?
Well, there's a couple actually. So.
Well, according to the website I got this from, the only rock float is this one. The most famous one. I don't know, the most well-known floating rock. What does that say?
Pumice?
It is pumice.
Pumice is correct. Kev spelled it wrong, but it's pumice.
How do you spell it?
Pumice. Pum ice.
Oh, I did like hummus, but with a P.
Delicious pumice.
I mean, that's how we say it.
Oh, you
so
know
it
what
makes
I'm
sense.
thinking of? Actually, no. No, I'm right. Scoria is another pumice-like rock that also floats.
All right, we're in the science question. Brian has to give extra stuff after the question.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah,
just like Kev did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we get
Your
entertainment.
question was incorrect, but whatever.
What question?
The Empire one.
It wasn't incorrect.
It wasn't incorrect. It was just not worded in great detail.
It
as
just
you
didn't
want.
count. We don't count water. We don't count water. We count land. This is
Yeah,
America,
okay.
damn it. All right, on to the hard one already. It was a quick round here.
Yeah.
Too
smart.
This one's kind of a heady one.
Oh, are we betting?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bet your points.
I got
Brian
one.
has 6. Kev has 4.
I'm betting 2.
Uno.
I'm putting
Well,
2 up
should've
in
done-
here.
I don't know if you should have done that, Brian. We'll see.
Huh?
How much if you took every human on Earth and put them on a scale together? How much would all people on Earth weigh?
You're gonna have to give us some sort of Price is Right leeway with this one, because there's no way anyone's gonna.
Well,
get
yeah, of course. I'm gonna. It's same as the other. Same as the Han Dynasty. I'll give you some leeway. I'll either give you. You can either say it to me in tons or in pounds. I have both.
What about
written down.
kilograms?
No, we're
What
in
about
America.
milligrams?
Once again, we're in America. Milligrams.
Every person on Earth.
Just the people,
The
not
people,
animals?
not animals, just people. So about the little. Are we up to 8 billion yet? I think we're close to 8 billion,
Yes,
or just
we've surpassed 8 billion.
Yeah, so 8 billion, whatever amount of people in this moment. Not whoever died and born.
Can I use a calculator?
If you want to, I don't know how much it's going to help you, but sure.
It might.
Calculator will be allowed.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, calculator doesn't go over. It doesn't go to a.
You gotta
billion.
turn it horizontal.
That's stupid.
No Google anything, bro. I see you on your app.
I'm using my computer as a calculator.
All right, make sure no Googling is happening. All right, it's time limit on this. We can't be looking on internet connected devices too long for this.
All right,
In tons or in pounds, I have both.
Okay.
All the people got together, stacked on top of each other, and went on one little scale. What do we have? Brian, you have an answer?
Yes, I'm just counting the zeros. 1, 2.
600 million tons.
Yes, I have the exact same number. 600 million tons.
600 million tons
Yes.
is incorrect. It is 316 million tons.
Damn.
Or 632 billion pounds.
What math did you do, Kev?
I did 8 billion times 150 divided by 2,000.
Me too. I did the exact same thing.
But then, I think that's very average. So obviously, it's
Right.
Well,
But maybe
exactly.
But that means that every single person on the earth is average adult. There's a lot of
Right, but
a lot of children.
I would say there's a lot of people over 150.
But there's also a lot of children.
Yeah, but it evens
We're
out
way into
with
that.
all the fatties and the
Well, obviously it
small
don't. It's
children.
316 million tons.
All right, well, I'm back down to 3 and Brian's down to 5.
No,
No, Brian's
4.
down to 4. Haha, take that, Beagle.
Yeah, I bet 2.
4 and 3. Okay.
All right, Kev. Let's see what kind of
My
science. you got.
is done, and I now need to make some goddamn points up. I got 0.
Yeah, but I only have 3, so...
Yeah, I
you're
got
right
4.
there.
It's not a runaway.
All right,
So make
Runaway.
these the bet questions more interesting.
so
yeah,
we have
noble gases are still I'll still remember that for the rest of my life.
Argon. All right, first question. This animal, when in groups, is referred to as an ambush. What animal is it?
An ambush of this.
Like a
That's
gaggle
cool.
of geese? It's an ambush
A
of...
murder of crows.
Or ravens, depends on which one.
Oh, ravens or crows?
It's a murder... I thought it was...
I think it's a murder
no,
of crows.
No. It's a murder of crows and something else of ravens.
Probably a
which-
flock.
No. Crystal, it's from her favorite TV show, and she'll be upset that I don't know the answer to this question. Now I'm going to Google that, because she's going to be upset when she
All right, wait, hold on.
listens to this.
Stop distracting me. I think of ambush. An ambush of...
Unkindness. There it is. It's an unkindness of ravens. Yeah.
Jeez.
She's going to be so upset that I did not get that correct.
That's so like Edgar Allan Poe-y
That makes sense.
and like creepy.
All right, it's an ambush of
An ambush of what?
armadillos.
Killer whales.
I brought... No, it is tigers.
Tigers.
Yes.
I've
I know
never
the
seen
alliteration,
two
like,
tigers hang out.
Unless they're in the zoo.
Yeah.
I feel like an ambush of armadillos is like a good alliteration.
But
Yeah, the terrifying.
like, what animal
armadillos.
would ambush you? Not an armadillo.
Maybe.
I don't know. I never seen one in real life.
Now, I took something out of this question because I thought it made it too easy. So the wording of the question I got online was, what jungle animal is referred to as an ambush? Would you guys have guessed tiger?
Nah.
If I kept
I
that?
probably wouldn't have guessed an armadillo for jungle, so maybe
And
it'll help
I
a
wouldn't
little
have
bit.
guessed killer whale.
You sure?
Yeah.
Imagine you're in the like you're just like walking through the jungle with your like cutting down stuff with your machete, and then you just like a killer whale just kind of goes by, like,
Or a
like,
tiger. That'd be terrifying too.
an ambush.
An
If you
ambush
would.
of them.
Okay. Second question. Name one of the only 2 egg-laying mammals in existence in the world today.
Name one of the 2 egg-laying
So there's
mammals.
2 mammals that lay eggs. Name one of them.
Easy. I just don't know the
Maybe?
second one.
I just guessed one. I don't know.
That's what I thought it was an easy question, and if I just did the one. All right, what do you got?
Doobie
Platypus?
doobie doobie
Like, is that what you have, Brett?
Yes.
I can't see your screen, so
I got it
yes,
right.
The platypus. Yes.
I wasn't
is
sure,
one.
but I'm like, that's a weird ass animal. Is it a mammal? Probably.
Yes. So the other one is in Echidna, which is like a
Echidna.
really, really tiny
A kid.
Echidna. Yeah.
echidna. Yeah. Whatever. It's like a really tiny porcupine.
Interesting. I got a point. I'm back on the board. And Brian has
Good
5.
job.
Kevin's still at 3.
And you have 2 now, Will. You were on the
Yes.
board before.
No, I lost it.
No, he lost it. He's
Oh,
at one.
I lost it in one of the last hard questions. Now I'm back
Okay.
to one.
Last question before the final. What 2 substances are the main component of bronze?
Trying to think of RuneScape.
RuneScape is scientifically correct.
It has to be.
I think I got it.
All the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Copper.
You gotta tilt
Can't
you
see
down,
it,
bro. You
but-
gotta tilt down.
Copper and tin.
Copper and
Shit,
tin
I did copper
is
and iron.
correct. No, copper and tin is correct.
I would never think of tin. God damn it. I'm struggling this episode. Usually I do pretty decent.
RuneScape, you had to mine copper,
I don't remember
which
getting
was the
tin.
orange one, and the light gray was tin. Iron
I
was
thought it
a
was
brown ore.
I've been
Come
a while.
on.
It's been a while.
Here we go. Come on. It's
been a
All the
while.
days in the library at the computer lab playing RuneScape for 10 hours.
Yeah, playing RuneScape. Which I went and played it again, like I
They
don't
have a
know,
newer version there, right?
during the pandemic. Yeah, but I played it's called old school RuneScape.
Mm.
It's like the same as
Classic.
like we played in middle school, and I like played it during the pandemic, and it sucks. Like it's just like a chore game basically. There's no fun.
Yeah,
part.
you're just like mining for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you're like,
and
I'm
then you
gonna mine and then like or chop down trees to get up my tree cutting skill.
It's like a-
but
it's
like
like
for
a-
no like
It's like a
fun
Stardew
part.
Valley kind of. It's a
It's
relaxing.
a grind.
thing.
It's a grind.
No, it's more grind, and then like you could fight and get like your attack skill up, but like
I usually just kill
For no- I
goblins
don't know.
all day.
yeah, but
it's
it's
just,
just like for nothing. Like you don't even fight; you just like click on them, and then that's about it.
All right. Now the hard one.
The hard one. So what are we betting?
I'm betting
I'm betting
one.
Only point I got.
Okay,
Uno.
bet one. All right. So, many of us believe that the average human has 5 senses, but that's not actually true. Name one of the other 2 senses that are often left out.
What the hell?
I feel like I saw this question while I was doing while I was looking questions up, and I can't. I skipped.
What do you mean?
past
Like,
it.
what is this? Like telekinesis? What the hell are you talking about?
No, actual senses that people have, but are not listed in our 5 senses. Right? There's 2 more
If there were
senses that
actual
we
senses,
have
why
as
not
humans.
list them?
I don't know, but that's what people don't, because they're not as easy to like visualize. If that's a hint for you.
So, can you repeat the question? We have to name 2 of them.
No, you name one of the 2.
Oh.
There are 2 other senses that we have that aren't mentioned by the terminology they used in the question was that are often left out or left unknown to most lay people.
This is
I feel like a layperson.
yeah.
You mess with your marker, Kev. It's very loud in the microphone.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I haven't read anything yet. Hold on.
I'm for sure incorrect. But you know, we'll see. I was trying to like finish the sense of.
Did
Okay.
you write? Heh.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. What do you got?
I got it for sure.
Fear.
No, sense of fear is not it.
Sense of humor.
No.
That's not it. That's
No,
good.
That's good. That's good.
That is good.
I do like it. No. So the 2 senses are vestibular, which is your balance. So like the sense of your inner ear, knowing your balance. That's a sense that you have.
Bueller.
You
Bueller.
know if you are out.
Vestibular.
And then the other one is prospective. Or body awareness. So like we know as humans, like if your eyes were closed, you know where your hand is in retrospect to your body and your space around you. You don't need to see that to know that.
Damn,
It's
that
body
was
awareness.
hard.
That's why it was the hard one. Well, I'm back down to 0.
And Brian's at
Kevin's
5.
3. Oh, 5. I had him as 4, but I think I might have missed a question.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
got
at
5.
5.
Kev's got 3. Goose egg
I
to
got-
William.
0. Bad day for me. Bad day.
All right. So for my science questions, I focused mainly in.
On music.
No, I focused on astronomy.
Ah.
Okay.
So like Virgo and everything, huh? Right?
No,
That's not astrology.
that's astrology.
Okay. Oh.
Astronomy is
I'm a
the
Gemini.
actual real stuff.
Give me good ones. Come on.
Okay, here we go. What constellation does the North Star belong to? There are 2 common names for this constellation. I will
I would say,
accept either. of them.
can I give both? Can I give both their 2 points?
No. You can give me either of the 2
Oh,
for 1 point.
And you said this the other day when we were sitting around the campfire.
Yep.
And I think I remember
Yes,
it.
I did.
But I
I
don't.
probably did.
I remember both names.
what
for
constellation?
double points.
No double points.
Dang it.
All right, what do we got? The Little
Big Dipper Ursa Major.
Sorry, Will, it's the Little Dipper Ursa Minor.
Yes.
It's Ursa Minor. So sorry, Will.
Will, you stink.
I'm gonna jump out the window. I was so pumped and sure that I got a point, and I'm so defeated. And then when I saw Kev do Little Dipper, I was like, shit, I think it might be that.
Yeah, it was. If you can't find the Little Dipper, you can use the Big Dipper or Ursa Major to help you point.
That's exactly
in the right
what you
direction.
said while we were sitting around the campfire, and I was like, it's one of the dippers, but I'm not sure which one.
I'm so mad.
So sorry.
I'm seething right now. I'm
He's
seething.
seething. All right,
you see me
question
seething?
number 2. I will repeat this as many times as necessary.
Oh, shit.
Put the following in order from smallest to largest. Okay, so you're going to put the following in order from smallest to largest. These are as follows: the universe, a planet, a galaxy, and a solar system. Put those in order from smallest to largest. The universe, planet, galaxy, solar system. One more time. The universe, planet, galaxy, solar system. Put in order.
Smallest to largest.
Smallest to largest.
Got it. If I don't get this one, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna log off immediately.
All right,
I
let's
might.
see. What do you have, William?
Planet, solar system, galaxy, universe.
That is correct,
What was that
boys.
word? What was that last word?
Universe.
It sounded like unifer. I was like, what is that?
That is
Jennifer's
correct.
universe.
That is correct.
We live on Earth. My turn to say something after the question. We live on Earth, and we're in in our solar system. It doesn't really have a name, does it?
No, it's just the solar system.
Oh, the solar system. We're in the Milky Way galaxy, and we're in the universe.
That is correct.
That's the scientific term.
Duh, universe.
The universe.
Duh,
I
universe.
got a point again. Haha.
Good job, Will.
And then also did you, Kev.
Yep.
So it's tied. Kevin Bryan both have 5 points right now. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right.
All right.
Number 3. What is the name of the process that is the, quote, gas tank of a star combining 2 hydrogen atoms to produce 1 helium atom?
Hold on. My screensaver went off for a second. I still heard everything. Say it. Just repeat it.
I still heard everything.
I heard everything. Just I was not. I was looking. I'm like, why did my screen go black? But
I still heard everything, but can you repeat it?
What
Please
is
just
the
repeat again.
name of the process that is, quote, the gas tank of a star combining 2 hydrogen atoms to produce 1 helium atom? Happens in the heart of a star.
What if I spelt it really wrong?
That's okay. This is science, not English.
Well, it's spelled. I don't even.
As long as you
I'm just
speak,
gonna say
you
it.
say the
I'm
word
just
to me,
gonna
I'll
say it.
understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think nuclear fusion.
Both correct. Very good, boys. Nuclear fusion
Oh,
is correct.
Yeah, I spelled it. I don't even want to show
It
the
didn't.
camera
I
again.
couldn't
What
help
did you-
it.
what
I
did you-
saw- I saw it.
Fusion.
I put a U in there.
There is a U.
There is a U. in there.
No.
Oh.
I put FUSUISEN.
God
Don't you have
damn.
to spell these crazy history like old things and you spell those?
I do it on like the computer.
I'd do a Google's.
Google.
All right, I got 2. I'm killing it. I got 2.
All right, here's the hard one. Place your bets, homies.
Well, I'm just gonna do
One.
1 so I can keep 1 point if I don't get it right.
You doing 1, 2?
1 point.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. The hard question. And so this could be a couple of words to a sentence, whatever you want to write down is up to you, as long as, and I'll be the judge, of course. Why does the Earth experience seasons? Summer, winter, spring, and fall. Why does the Earth experience seasons? What's the reason for the seasons, if you will? What's going on Earth? Why do we experience seasons, seasonal differences. What up with that? I'll give you guys another moment because you might have to write down a couple of things. Try to make it legible if possible.
Too late.
Why does the Earth experience seasons?
Got it.
This one's hard, and
I will also read it out for the audio listeners.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
as you should. So this is.
I wrote-
go ahead. What do you got, Will?
I wrote the tilt of the axis and our orbit distance from the sun.
I wrote pretty much the same thing. I wrote the tilt of the Earth on its axis and its revolutions around the sun.
Okay.
What?
So, you guys, Kev,
We wrote the same thing.
Well, here's the thing. You said the tilt of the Earth's axis. Kev said the tilt of the Earth's axis as it revolves around the sun. That is correct. Will, you said the tilt of the axis and our orbital distance from the sun. I'm gonna give you the point, but like if you were in my class, I would strike you down because that is false. The distance from the sun to the Earth during its orbit throughout the year has nothing to do with. It's just the tilt. It's either
Just the tilt.
It's either
That's what I wrote.
No, but you said and
just
the
the tip.
distance. It's just the tip. Yeah.
Well, then why? Then we could just wrote tilt of the axis. That's it.
Yeah. Because if
I
the
thought-
northern or the
well, the way
southern
you said it-
hemisphere.
The way you said it, like it has to be, like, it's like more
No.
than one thing.
Well,
You
because
said
like
something.
isn't the Earth is tilted, right? And then when the top and as it goes around the sun, the part that's tilted towards the sun is experiencing summer, and then
Yeah.
it spins like this. So like the northern hemisphere is experiencing summer, and then when it goes around the other side, now it's like this, and the sun's over here.
Yes.
The southern hemisphere is closer, but
Yeah.
it's still spinning like this.
Exactly. So I always tell my kids to stay away from distance or closer or further away. It's all about the intensity that would the angle
Well, no, I
of
knew
the sunlight.
it
is
was
hitting
the tilt
surface.
for sure. I just because the way you said it was like it needed like more than just like one. You said like, oh, it might need a sentence, might need this. So I thought,
Oh no, I
okay,
was
it's
just like
not just one thing.
describing it. If you like, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
and
Well, I
and
just-
another fun fact that and why the distance has nothing to do with it is in the northern hemisphere's winter, the Earth is actually the closest in its orbital path to the sun.
you just said it had nothing to do with anything.
Exactly.
Right.
In the winter, in the northern hemisphere, it's actually the closest, so it has nothing to do with the distance.
in the winter,
Yeah,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. But you said
The,
I got a point, so that's all that matters.
the distance is very marginal. It only is it's almost circular, but it's just off by a little bit. So the distance, nope, it's just tilted towards or away the hemisphere.
All right, so I got 3 now.
Yep.
Yep.
Kev
I
has
have
7.
7.
7. I have
7
5.
for that
Will's got
question,
3.
and then Kev has 5. Going into the entertainment round, where
The entertainment biz.
boys become men and
Yeah,
women
that's a
become
that's a band.
girls.
That's a band. What?
I said when women become girls.
No, I
so
heard
the
you.
Opposite.
I-
All right.
I heard
We got 3 questions and 1 hard one.
We are
this-
almost done with this segment,
this-
so I would think
I
we would know
will-
that by now.
I will. I hope that I can make up ground when you guys see. This is. I like this way better because now it's like if it was my turn to tell you all the entertainment questions and I'm down in points, my game is pretty much over. Now I actually having a chance when you guys all do yours, so I like this better.
Yeah.
Question 1: Entertainment. New movie just came out. Name all 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's
All 4 names. Well, it's the first one. I want to give you guys.
That movie came
And
out.
spelling is important. Just kidding, Kev. Kev's just writing like scribble. This is this name.
Oh, I can't. Oh.
All 4.
Oh. I can't remember one of them.
See, and while I tested myself, I just saw the question. I didn't look at the answer. I'm like, let me see if I could write them all. I was able to write them all out
This
myself.
is also a
Oh.
history question.
Okay, yeah, I got
It's true. Named after all Renaissance
painters.
I got
Italian
painters.
Renaissance people. Mm-hmm. All right, we got
Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Donatello.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, Brian as well. Good job.
Chia.
Points.
Which name did you almost not get?
Leonardo.
How did you not get Leonardo? That's like the The easiest one.
Well, excuse me.
Leonardo da Vinci.
So-
All right, so Kev is at 8, Brian's at 6. I'm still 3, but all right. This was a cool question. I thought this was good. What movie was Tom Hanks's first Oscar nomination for? Not necessarily win. Maybe he won it. Maybe he didn't. But his first nomination. What movie was his first nomination?
Toy Story.
They're a toy.
I'm gonna change my answer.
Oh, I thought you were grabbing your phone. I'm like, excuse me, sir.
Kev's changing it to Toy Story.
Okay, let me see. Kev wrote Big. Brian wrote Green Mile. The answer is Big.
Ah, that's a
Wow.
fantastic movie.
I wrote Philadelphia first, but I think he won for that
That's his
one.
first Oscar win. I
Yeah,
think.
he won that
So
one.
that's why I changed it to Big.
And he wrote one
Very
for
nice, yeah. So yeah, he that was his first Oscar nom. I'm pretty sure he didn't win for that, but he was nominated for that year.
I think he only has 2. Philadelphia and
Forrest Gump and yeah. And he probably nominated another other time. I just can't think of it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Homie's a legend.
Question number 3.
We should get him on our next podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
That'd be sick.
Well said. I'm sorry.
He's here right now. Tom.
Sorry,
he's
guys.
dying.
Tom Hanks pushed me out of the way and then stole the mic for a second. Question number 3. What was the first pandemic era movie to gross $1 billion? The first movie in the pandemic or after the pandemic era, I guess, that to gross $1 billion. When movies were not doing great, then movie did good. This is the first movie that did good. Kev has it locked and loaded. Brian struggling with a kind of a biting his lip face. Now he's thinking.
Shit.
Pursed lips.
Well, pandemic era. Does that
First,
mean...
the first. It doesn't. It's not a specific date. Just like the first movie out of the pandemic or in the pandemic. Still, I don't really remember where we were at. But first one that when people went to the movies and it made $1 billion. What movie was that?
So it has to be from 2020 on. Damn.
Thanks, Brian.
That would be when the pandemic started. Yes.
No, it's definitely Big.
Yeah, Big.
I don't know.
All right, Brian. Let me see your question. Let me see your answer, Brian.
I said Avatar 2.
Spider-Man No Way
Spider-Man
Home.
No Way Home. Kevin is correct. Spider-Man No Way Home. That wasn't the first movie I saw after the pandemic.
It was 2021.
Yeah, the first movie I saw after the pandemic was F9, Fast and Furious 9. The first movie I went to in theaters. But then Spider-Man No Way Home, everyone needed to see it. So,
Damn it.
Great movie.
over $1 billion. All right, so we got Kev at 10, Brian at 6, and I'm at 3. That was the 3 questions. Now up to the 5 question. I mean the hard question.
The hard one? Yeah, okay. You were thinking of
In
numbers.
my question is 5.
All right,
This is a toughie.
One.
This might take you a second. Oh yeah.
Just one.
Brian doing 1? Okay. Both doing 1. This is a little more in depth. Name 5 actors or actresses.
5.
Yes. It's the hard question.
They're actors.
Name 5 actors or actresses who have been in both Marvel and DC movies. So crossover of movies. Need 5 of them.
Do they have to be MCU or
No, does not have to be MCU. Just be a Marvel property movie and a DC property movie. I have listed here 11 of them, so you'll only need to give me 5. 11 are actors and actresses. I have 11 written down.
Okay.
So if you give me any of these 5, I will be any of these 11, 5 of them. There's a couple on here that are really, really minute, but they count. But there's a lot of them that are easier.
I can only think of one.
Oh, well, then
I
you're
got
gonna have some
2.
troubles.
Oh, wait.
I got 2 right now.
I have 2.
Yeah,
Do they have to be movies or do TV shows also?
I think I think the only ones I have are movies. I don't think like Marvel TV shows are involved in this list.
What about DC TV shows?
Let me look. I don't think so. I think it's all just movies. I think it's just
Okay.
movies. Both DVC and Marvel movies.
I can't really think of any actors in the DC universe. I only have two.
I have 3.
This is hard. 5. Damn.
That's right, baby.
I have 3.
I'll give you guys all of them after we get to it because there's a couple that are like, oh yeah.
There's 5. I have 3.
Is Stan Lee one of them?
I don't think he's been in any DC things, so I don't think so.
A lot of dead air in this one because we're thinking.
Yeah, this is
dead
tough.
air. I'll vamp if you want. So we have actors that have been in a Marvel property, not just MCU, maybe even before the MCU, and then also a bunch of DC movies based on DC Comics. Did you know that DC stands for Detective Comics back in the day? They just made it DC.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Marvel was also another name, and then it became Marvel. I can't remember the name, the reason why. Did you also know that Shazam was actually called Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
But they had to change it because of they changed.
Well, probably rights.
Oh yeah, because Shazam is DC.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was Captain Marvel, and they had to change it because obviously the Marvel then started
I
becoming
have
big.
4. I need 1 more.
You could do it.
No.
And then obviously now there's a Captain Marvel, the Brie Larson Captain Marvel. I can't.
She's not one of them, right?
I don't think so.
Write that down.
What's that name? Carol Danvers. That's the name of the character, not Brie. Brie Larson's the actress.
Yes.
And there's the new Marvel. The Marvels is coming out soon with.
Did you watch Miss Marvel?
Yep.
I thought it was really good. I liked it.
It was fun. It was different.
Brian, how many do you have so far?
4, but I don't know if 2 of them are correct.
I have 4 too. I know they're all correct, but
all right. I don't want to let you guys think for 10 minutes and waste people's time in this episode. I'll give you if you all 4 are correct. I'll give you it to you.
All right,
I wanted 5.
4. I got 4.
I'll say if these 4 are correct, then you get it. All right, Brian, you good?
Yeah.
I'll give you guys 4.
The
Go
2
ahead.
that I know are correct that I wrote are Ben Affleck and Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I put Michael Keaton and then Zachary Levi.
Oh,
Okay.
Michael Keaton, the Vulture and Batman.
Okay, Brian, what else did
I
you
wrote
put?
Josh Brolin. Is he in any
Josh
DC?
Brolin's. I don't think Josh Brolin's anything.
He's in 2 different Marvel properties.
Yeah.
He was
He's
Cable and then he
Thanos
was
and
Thanos.
Cable, yeah.
Both Marvel.
Bradley Cooper. I don't think he's in
Nope.
any DC. And I wrote Chris
Nope.
Chris Evans. I don't think that's right either.
No, he's Human Torch and Captain America, not DC.
both in Marvel.
God damn.
So Zachary Levi is Shazam, and then he's also the weird sword guy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Thor's friend.
That's right.
And
Thor's
then
friend.
Michael Keaton, Batman, and Adrian Toomes, the Vulture.
Oh shit.
Ryan Reynolds
The
is
names.
Green Lantern and Deadpool, and then Ben Affleck, Batman, and Daredevil.
Correct on the
Darn it.
4 there. I can give you the rest of them though. There's plenty other ones.
Sure.
Idris Elba. He was in the newer Suicide Squad with
Right, but
with
who is he in
James
Marvel?
Gunn.
He was
He is
the
Heimdall.
Heimdall, yeah.
The guy
Oh,
who
he's
opens the
Heimdall,
gate
that's right,
for Thor.
that's right.
We already said Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern, and Deadpool.
Wait, so I got
Tom-
a point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said 4. I said I gave you guys
Tom
4.
Hanks?
Even though, no. Tom Hardy is Bane and Venom.
Yep.
Mhm.
Halle Berry played Catwoman
And Storm.
and Storm. Ben Affleck, we already said. Michael Keaton, we already said. Willem Dafoe is Green Goblin in Marvel.
And
he's in the
Atlanta.
Aquaman movies with
Oh, I didn't see
what's
those.
his name? Taika Waititi was in as a younger. Taika Waititi was in Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds, and he was like his friend in the movie. That's all he was. And then obviously now he's Korg and the director of a lot of Thor movies. We have Michelle Pfeiffer. She's Catwoman in the original,
That's right.
the second Tim Burton movie.
Okay.
And she's also now in Quantumania, Ant-Man stuff.
Yeah, she's the mom.
The mom.
Yeah.
I also had, that was 9, then Zachary Levi, you already said, Shazam, and Thor's friend.
Sword guy.
what the heck did I write here? Oh, Tommy Lee Jones he is in Captain America as the general.
He's the general.
And then he's also a Two-Face in the
Tommy
George
Lee
Clooney
Jones.
Batman.
Damn.
Oh no, was it George Clooney Batman? No, it was Val Kilmer's
Val
Batman.
Kilmer.
He was Two-Face with Jim Carrey's Riddler. And I think there was one other one. There was a couple other ones, but they were really, really, really granular, so I didn't write them down. But so Kev gets a point for that one. So you're up to 11 now.
Yep, and Brian loses a point.
So 11, 5, 3.
Kev's got a hell of a lead.
All right.
Now this is my time to come back.
There
and
you go,
shine.
Will. Here we go.
Wow.
So my entertainment questions are all Marvel based.
Oh, should have led into the other one.
That's okay. Here we go. So there's no DC on here. Here we go. First question is, what type of doctor was Doctor Strange before he became magical?
What type of doctor?
What kind of doctor?
What kind of doctor was he? He's a specific doctor. What type?
I don't know if mine is specific enough. All right.
I think I can't remember who.
I wrote
I have
a
him as a
surgeon,
neuros-
parentheses, neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon.
He's a neurosurgeon.
Hey,
all right. Look
All
at us
right,
go.
Look at us. Hey,
Look
hey,
at us.
Hey.
Look at us. Look at
Look
us.
at us.
Hey, look at us. That's
All
like the
right.
best. That's the best meme that's ever been memed. So
That's
good.
a good one. Second question. What does SHIELD stand for?
They say Coulson says it in the first Iron Man.
Like multiple times, and they're
I
like,
know.
"You gotta work. We're working on it."
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
I was like, how do I spell shields?
S-H-I
This is hard.
A lot of tipping and tapping. Here we go. Yeah, Coulson says it multiple times. Then which I don't understand the timeline of that. I mean, obviously there's a lot of just things that go on in the MCU, but like, so in the first Iron Man, which is 2008, they they say this long name and then they come up with the acronym afterwards. But then the whole thing is that SHIELD was founded by Peggy Carter and Howard Stark like 50 years earlier than that. So they couldn't come up with a name for 75 years.
Yeah, maybe not.
All right, where are we at?
Completely
Yeah.
zero clue. Guessing on all the words.
I got
pretty much,
a
except
bunch
for,
of them.
I think the first one.
I could not get E or L. So I said
All right,
it's
so-
the Strategic Homeland Investigative Eggplant Linguini Division.
That is correct.
I wrote the Strategic Homeland and Intergalactic Enemies Language Department.
No. Does that sound right to you?
No, of course not. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Eggplant
This is really
Linguini
hard.
sounds pretty good.
So
sounds like
you guys got the first two correct. It is the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
I got Division and Strategic Homeland, so I win.
I got Strategic Homeland. I threw a department. Division makes me sound better.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Well, not that good. I didn't get it.
Well,
I
we
want points
knew
here.
that it was said many, many times.
Okay, next question. This is the
question,
last
next
one before we go to the hard question. The original Iron Man is the first good MCU movie, right? We're not going to count the Incredible Hulk. You can go back to our second episode to talk about that. But in the opening sequence, in the Humvees, what song is playing?
I know maybe what it is.
You got to give me song title and band.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I think I got it. I think I got it. I just don't remember because there's so many different songs that are played throughout these movies. Like whether this one's the first one or not.
Damn, I'm gonna. Oh, Because I'm thinking I'm confusing the Humvee songs to when he's first in his garage and he's like, "Okay, Jarvis," and
Yeah, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Damn it.
For sure. It could be a lot of different things, but
all right,
All right, let's see it.
Back in Black by Akadaka.
That's what I said.
Back in Black by Akadaka. Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
That's what they call it in Australia.
Really?
They're like,
Really?
That's what they call like, oh, I love me some Akadaka.
Well, aren't they Australian?
Are they?
AC/DC is Australian, yeah.
I have no idea. I just know that they call it there. And they also call Nikes, they say, oh, I got a pair of my Nikes. They just say Nike.
Well, and also in England, don't they say Neek?
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I think they do. Because I remember I was watching something with Crystal, and it was like a British person was like, yeah, like the Neeks. And it's just
my train is. My train is on.
Or it's Nike. They say Nike.
Look at them!
Yeah,
look
Nike.
at them moccasins. Nike. What's that all about? Name the movie. Name the movie.
So,
Entertainment question. Name the movie.
Back to the Future Part 3.
Correct.
I wouldn't have got that. I don't remember that. The third one is kind of a blind spot for me. 'Cause I've seen it, but I like don't count it because I don't enjoy it. It's like my least favorite one. I'm up to 5.
Yeah.
All right.
5, 7 for Brian, and Kev's still at 11, right?
7-11.
Yep. All right, you guys are at the last
Oh,
question
Kev?
here.
Oh.
hello? Hold on, Kev.
What?
We lost you for a second.
Oh, I'm here.
You back?
I didn't know I went anywhere. Okay. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Kevin.
No, Kevin, no.
I can still hear you.
Oh, no.
You're all jumbled.
Uh-oh. But I can hear you
can we
guys
edit
fine.
that?
Yeah, well, I just want to make sure wait until it comes back.
Yeah.
Are you good now?
I've been good this whole time. I've heard you guys, and you guys have been fine.
Yeah.
Well,
you're
I don't hear
glitching
you.
out and all jumpy.
We can't hear you. Are you back? You good?
Again, to me, everything seems fine.
Well, I know, but we can't hear you. Or you're not coming through correctly. We can't hear the question if you're glitching out.
Like, I understand that, but I don't know.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, you're
You seem to
okay.
be
Yeah,
back.
the video's back too. Okay, we're good. Slight hiccup. We're all good. Hi, Kev.
What'd you do?
Hi, I didn't know I went anywhere. Okay, last question. Are you guys? How much are you betting?
I'm gonna go with 1.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go with 2. I need to make up some ground.
Ooh, all right.
2.
So because my internet connection's being weird, I hid your incoming video, so I can't see you guys. So you're gonna have to police yourselves on this question.
Interesting.
The question is: there's a lot of MCU actors and actresses who've played a lot of different great roles.
In DC.
Can you tell me?
This is my
Can
question.
you tell me who won the most acting Oscars out of anyone in the MCU?
I'm gonna write down all the Oscar winners I could think of that are in the MCU.
Well, I mean, we don't have all day here.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to guess the most Oscars. So that means not just one person.
I can't.
Right,
I
which
don't know. The
actor or actress has the most Oscars out of the MCU?
I don't know many Oscar winners.
MCU meaning the canonical MCU, not Marvel
Correct.
movies.
No, MCU.
Okay. Disney MCU.
Correct. Iron Man on.
I'm not. Who's won an Oscar? I don't know.
I have it written down. I'm just trying to think if there's someone else maybe that maybe gotten.
All right, I'm gonna need a guess. And again, you guys police each other to see if you wrote it down because I can't see your incoming video.
I have absolutely no idea.
Feeds. All right, Bright, give me a guess. Who's your guess?
I'm going with Scarlett Johansson.
She hasn't won
Not
anything.
Scarlett Johansson.
Well, I don't know.
Will, what is your guess?
Brie Larson. She has an Oscar, but I'm sure she has the most.
No, it is not Brie Larson. The actor with the most Oscars in the MCU is Anthony Hopkins. He has 2.
Yeah.
He has-
Odin.
Yes, he has one for Silence of the Lambs and The Father.
That
There's
Father
two
was
Oscars.
recent. Father was very recent. Shit. I'm then back down to 3, and Brian's back down to 6.
Yeah. Damn.
And then Brian,
All right.
Brian goes. Now that means that Brian, you're
I'm
pretty much
locked
out of
in
the
at
running then.
6.
Yeah, you
Unless
got
unless
unless-
Kev bets at all and loses. Do that,
Will,
Kev.
you need
Do
to
it.
Get all these correct,
And
and
bet
then bet all of
my-
it.
Yeah.
and also then you just have to get a lot wrong too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Noble guesses. Things can happen.
Okay. So my entertainment section was focused on
Oh,
music.
That's right. That's not. I'm not gonna
get.
do well.
I'm not gonna get. Any
No,
of
you
these
guys,
right.
you guys will be fine. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Number 1. What was the first music video played on MTV on August 1st, 1981? So what song for the music video was the first music video ever played on MTV on August 1st, 1981?
I think I. Oh no, not this one. I know what it is.
Just the song name. You don't have to give me the band. If you give me the
Good, 'cause
band,
I don't know the band.
you get an extra little kiss, but no points.
Ooh, kiss.
Oh. All right.
What is it,
What do
Kev?
we got?
I put Billie Jean.
That is incorrect.
Video killed the radio star.
That is correct. Video killed the radio star by the
Very-
Buggles.
And like that's like very poignant of them to do that.
They
That's
probably
like,
did that on purpose.
I know, but that's very like like it's it's just a very heady thing to do. Where it's like it could just been like what is the biggest thing right then?
We first came and broke your heart.
I'm on the board with 4.
I thought you had 5.
No, he's got 4.
I lost. I had 5. I lost 2 on my
He bet
last
2.
bet.
Oh, you bet 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Alright.
in some grounds, but I couldn't get couldn't get Anthony Hopkins.
Numero 2. What rock guitarist played on Michael Jackson's song Beat It? The famous guitar solo in Beat It was played by what rock guitarist?
Easy.
And while you
What
guys
song,
are thinking,
what song is it?
Beat It. While you guys are thinking, I will sing the guitar solo for you.
All right, I guessed it, but I don't know if I'm right.
I got it.
I wrote Slash.
That is
No,
incorrect.
it is Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, that's right. As soon as I was writing, I'm like, I know this isn't right. I just
Eddie
couldn't
Van
think of a
Halen
name.
played that iconic
Yeah,
guitar
once-
solo.
Once you know that, and then you listen to Beat It again, you're like, how did I not know that this
Yeah,
is Eddie
it's
Van Halen?
exactly
Yeah.
like him. I literally could not think that fast about.
Fun fact about
Guitars.
Eddie Van Halen: never
He's dead?
knew how to read music.
Oh, they can never know how to read.
He's also, no, he,
Yeah,
he also passed away.
yeah,
Yeah,
also
he
is
died.
dead. Bless you.
Definitely up there on the best. That's Crystal. Definitely up there on the best guitarists of all time. list.
Absolutely.
Top 5, top 10 for sure.
All right, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
George Martin was the famous producer of what pop band?
George Martin.
George Martin. So, for those of you not in the biz, a producer is somebody who kind of mixes and masters and puts through all the sounds and tracks and makes it nice. So, George Martin was the famous producer of what pop band?
I've no idea.
George Martin is a name often associated with the individuals of this band. Famous
I'm
producer.
guessing.
I have no guess.
Not even a singular guess. There's so many bands in the world.
Wham.
No. Well,
I don't know.
The Beatles.
it's the Beatles. George
Why
Martin.
did I guess the
of course.
Beatles, Kev?
Yeah, that's
The
that's on me.
famous
That's on me.
producer George Martin.
I'm like, well, it sounds like he's like part of the like his name is very like Beatlesy. Like
Yeah.
it's Ringo and then Paul and then and George Martin.
and also George.
Yeah.
George Martin.
Got very experimental in the later albums with the Beatles. George Martin. All right.
And also, set like at 1 out of 5 chance if you ask Brian a music question, the answer is Beatles. So
Yeah, that's.
I
fair. That's on
I
me.
just played
That's-
by probability there.
That is 100% my fault.
All right. Place your bets, boys.
Oh, this is the last one.
I'm just gonna
This is
go.
the
with-
This is
hard
the last of the whole thing, right?
This is it.
I have
You have
I have
12.
12. Brian has 6. You have 5.
No, I have 6.
Okay, you have
The
6.
Beatles will just put me out at 6.
Okay.
So you have 12. So I need
Yep.
to, I literally need to bet all of it.
Yeah. Go all in,
Right?
homie.
Noble gases, don't fail me now. 6.
Can I bet 0?
You don't
Well,
have
we
to
would
bet
tie-
anything.
we would
Yeah,
tie
Final
then,
Jeopardy.
right?
Final Jeopardy people always.
Yeah, I don't know music at all, so I'm just gonna bet 0.
So then
Alright.
we would tie then if I get this right.
Then I'll come up with
Yes.
a tiebreaker for you if you get it right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hard question. Elvis
6.
Presley was signed to 2 record labels in the 1950s. Name one of them. If you saw the recent Elvis movie
I
with Austin
did.
Butler,
I did.
this
I
had
did
this
not.
I
both of
saw
these
it.
record labels are mentioned in the movie when he was getting his start. Elvis Presley was signed to 2 record labels in the 1950s. Name one of these record labels.
No idea.
I say Columbia.
Sorry, that's
Virgin.
incorrect and incorrect. Elvis Presley got his start with You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, signed to Sun Records. Then he signed with RCA Records and got
RCA.
international fame with
So,
RCA
but
Records.
Columbia Records is a thing, right? I didn't make that up.
Yes.
Okay, good. At least I'm
A
not.
lot-
like-
a lot of-
Is that a thing?
What'd you say? Virgin Records?
Is
I don't.
Virgin Records a thing?
Maybe. I
I think
have no idea.
Virgin was the record store, I think, but I don't think they were a label. So
Yeah,
I
they
lost
might be
that. So
now,
that means
but
now I'm down to 0. I got the 0 goose egg for the episode.
Woo.
So Kev is
Victory.
victorious with 12. In second place is myself, Brian, with 6. And Will bet it all, and the house took it all with a goose egg.
Oh, this is so upsetting.
So sorry, Will.
I'm sorry.
But hey, this was
But-
a nice mix of the questions. I liked how we did it.
Yeah,
this
like
way.
it's better because then it's just not just like a, you know, it's more rounded. I feel like.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a little taste of everything.
Little taste.
So even though I did not win or even get close to winning, it was still a good time. We'll have to do Trivia 5 another time, and
Yeah.
this is our go-to. We're like, well, I don't. What do you guys want to do? I don't know. And then we just like trivia. Okay.
Well,
We're a
do
trivia
we have
podcast
the,
now.
Do we have the record of like?
I
who's
won the Noble
won?
Gases one. That's all I know.
We know that. We know
Was
that.
that the
I
first
think
one?
I won one also.
We'll have to go back
know.
into
We
the
have to go back.
to the
the archives.
to the archives to find out. But
How'd you do
I don't-
listening along, everyone? Just comment and see if you beat Kev, but be honest.
Well, so do you remember winning another one, Kev, or no?
I don't remember.
So right now we know we all have one win because Kev won today. I know I won Noble Gases. Pretty sure Brian won one of them. So that fourth one is the one we don't have a guess for who won. That means that one will put that person above.
That's how math works.
Yep. But that's all for
right.
Brothers Thrice Trivia 4. Come back next time for another bracket or whatever. We'll see what we're doing.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Peace.
Thrice.
Brothers
Bye.
Thrice.